Hello, YouTube, to my subscribers, and to the world, hello. I'd like to share a story with you, and I hope that you can understand. I had a beautiful aunt at one time. Bless her heart, she's now deceased. She took care of me when I was a little girl and made me beautiful. I was like her own daughter. As time went, I did grow up, and I was grown up to a teenager. Then a 20-year-old woman, she was with my uncle, common law marriage. You know, when you're with somebody so long that the state grants you a common law marriage. Well, that's what they had, the arrangement. They had beautiful two little boys. And oh, how I loved them so. My uncle had cheated on her a few times or more. And he later found out in life that he was diagnosed with cancer from the steel mill he worked at. He got ready to die a few years later, 3 or 4 years down the road. He was in his hospital room, and my aunt came to see him. He asked her, he said, "Love," he said, "do you forgive me for cheating and breaking your heart?" He was dying when he was saying this. She told him in his eyes, she looked at him, she said, "I don't forgive you." He had died. It hurt me so bad. I cried. He was a good man. He just made a few mistakes like many men. Understand, everyone, when you are on your deathbed and you say your words, that's all you have left in life, and then you die. You have no more. And for me, I tried to explain to her that it was so wrong of her for not to forgive him. That's his last words, his last breath. That's all he had. She didn't care. She later knew that there was a lawsuit out to get money for the situation with him getting cancer from the steel mill because of all the chemicals and things in the air. So what happened is she had to sign her and her children up for this lawsuit money. It was gonna be like 100,000 or more she was gonna get for her and her children. God spoke to me. I have the gift of discernment, and He said, "Tonia, I want you to tell her that every day she does not forgive him, I will garnish the money that is said to give to her." I said, "Well, God, I don't know if I can say that, because my aunt, she treated me like a little girl. She mistreated me all the time. She was loving, but she was low down in the same arms, so I didn't know what to do." I came to her and I said, "You won't get that money until you forgive. You have to forgive him." And she told me I was crazy and stupid and to leave her home, and I did. But God kept saying to me, He said, "Tonia, go back and keep going back." And I went. And I kept on for years to tell her that every day that you don't forgive my uncle, your husband, God will garnish your money. He will take it. And you won't have 100,000, you will have less. She didn't listen. She dogged me. Every time I came to her, she dogged me. And I cried with all my heart. And I told her, I said, "Look, I'm not coming for my health. I'm coming to try to save you from a horrible decision. You need to forgive." That was his last words on his deathbed. "You are wrong. He right his wrong to you. He asked you to forgive him." She said nothing. She still called me crazy. Years on, the little boys had grown up. They began to get in legal troubles. They tried to pull me into their problems because I lived next door at the particular time. You see, I had went to prison and got back out, and I was accused of a crime that I did not do back in 1998. But I'll get to that later. So I was living next door after getting out of prison to her, and she had custody of my children. And I told her that you must forgive. And she didn't listen. I told her many, many times that you gotta forgive. And I'll be back with part 2.